Revell 1/72 scale F104G Starfighter by Lockheed Martin. It looks a nice kit, doesn't it, on the box right there. Apparently this is definitely an Academy kit. It's a Series 4 kit, or a level 4. You only get 60 parts, so there's something that makes it a level 4 kit, and I agree with its with this level as well. The paint job was pretty difficult, and just gluing the two fuselage halves so they look nice was difficult as well. So how well did it go together? Shall we have a look? Hello and welcome to this build of Revell / Academy Starfighter 104G Lockheed Starfighter. I've done the first, got out the first few parts, painted them, prepared them to I can join the cockpit together. I'm just about to do the transfers on the inside of the cockpit. So a bit of warm water, the tissue paper. I've already cut the transfers out. The tissue paper. Brush some magset on. So this one goes here first of all. So we're going. It's got one more to do for this. Now this might be a bit difficult. Oh well. Oh, that's gone on with no faffing at all. Okay, so I'm going to leave them to dry. There's not much of a guide in the cockpit part here. I think that's interesting. Okay, I've cut out the next few parts because according to the instructions they need pre-painting, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I'll just put the model together and paint it. But I don't know about the jet nozzle. Anyway, but you saw me struggling with the fuselage. It's now got whether the parts were warped or not, I'm not sure. But it's got loads of tape holding it together. And it's been drying overnight. Excuse me. Okay, so some parts are glued up okay. Like there. There's a bit of a lip, I think. Then the carriage bay has gone in okay now. Instrument combing needs paint that. Anthracite, but needs to sand it down a bit. The rear spine's alright. I might put some sprue glue along there. Since you saw me struggle with the cockpit parts, this model has moved on a bit to where I've got it to the point where it's ready for paint. I didn't video it because it's a level 4 kit for a reason. It's not easy to put together. Some parts are very easy to put together and others aren't. So you can see I put lots of Vallejo fillet around where this goes. I've had to put the lower undercarriage in so I could mate up the fuselage halves, because I don't think you could do it. You could probably try and do it without this spar in, but if you put this spar in, you've got to put the undercarriage in first. So the fuel tanks were okay going together. Tailplane, jet nozzle, I've done that, and the intakes were okay, but they needed a bit of filler here and there. Nose cone's a little bit larger than the actual nose of the aircraft, so I've sanded it down a bit and put a bit of filler in to make the joint nicer. I've put that's the next thing, is to mask up this canopy, and the frames are well defined on that. Let's see, other than that, I nearly filled that in there, but it's for an arrestor hook. Didn't know these carried them. Anyway, but it looks like a Starfighter now. So, my plan for painting is to prime it in white, and then I'll mask off the panels that need to be a beige colour, and then after I've done that, I'll mask them off. I'll start spraying the main greens and dark green and black. So, all good fun. It's up to the struggle with fitter parts. It's a nice kit, I have to admit that. but we'll see what it's like when it's been finally finished. And I don't think I put some lead in the nose, but I don't think you need it. It's not a tail sitter by any means. It's more, I admit, because I put the lead in, it's a bit of a nose sitter. Anyway, so I get it primed up now. And oh no, get it masked up. Get the canopy masked up, and then I'll get it primed up. Right, see ya. Okay, right. So I've painted up the first green, which is Revell 66, which is olive green. Oh no, olive grey. So I sprayed that up both sides. I've also done the white on the nose and the green above it, plus the panels, and then masked them off. So now begins the tedious masking up. And I've done a phantom like this before in German colours, and yeah, that was the same kind of thing, you know what I mean, where lots of masking in 3 different colours, and this is the same. So, but it's just something you gotta do, innit? Phantom, my favourite jet, but anyway, so I got this rest of this masked up, and then we'll move on a bit. Right, see you in a bit. I've sprayed the main colours of the aircraft now. I use white tack and masking tape to mask stuff off. No good clean fun. So I'll get all this tape off and we'll have a look, see what it looks like, because I've still got a mask up on the undercarriage bays yet. That needs spraying silver, but I'll do that after. That'll be the next thing to do, because of all the undercarriage to spray as well. It's not looking too well. That probably doesn't look right, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, the Starfighter is all painted up now. I've put a bit of weather in him to dirty it up a little bit, that's all. I'm going to glue all these parts on, all the undercarriage parts, because I haven't painted the outside of the undercarriage doors and what have you. So I'm going to glue them on, and then I can continue with the camouflage. I'll just brush paint it on. Okay. So it looks okay. Nearly time to put some transfers on. Give it a gloss coat. So I'll see you shortly. Okay. The model has been glossed everywhere, including the drop tanks, the fuel tanks. Now it's time to put the transfers on, or decals if you want to call them that. And what I do is get the instructions, and as you can see, there's all the different transfers and where you have to put them. So I cut them out and I lay them out as the instructions say. Can you see there? And then Start from the top left, work your way along until you've completed it, until you've completed the section. I'm going to do this one first because it's the biggest and it needs to dry up as well. Alright, so get on with it. Alrighty then, all the transfers are now on the aircraft, and I've also given it another gloss coat to prepare it for, I'm going to do a Flores model wash this time. And you just brush it on, wait till it's dry and then wipe it off. As you can see, it's very shiny. So I'll get that out of my drawers and we'll brush it on. This is coming to the end now. After I've done that, we wipe it off. We'll give it a semi-gloss coat, and that'll be that. So, what do you think? Okay, so the Flores model wash. This is dark dirt. I've had it years. Done lots and lots of planes with it, and it's still roughly about half full. If you ever fancy getting some, and all you do is paint it onto your aircraft. Neat, I've already done underneath. Get it everywhere because it goes into the panel lights. So if you've not seen this before, so I'll brush the rest of this on. I'll brush it all on this aeroplane. It's a Starfighter that I used to hear about when I was a child, where they'd crash. They were crashing all the time, these things, because of the short wing that they were. The pilot were being killed. I used to remember hearing it on the radio, because things were different when I was a child. I used to listen to the World Service and stuff like that. Anyway, that's by the by. For the cricket in the West Indies and things like that. Anyway, we shall. I'll get it all painted on, and we'll come back and dry it and rub it off. So I said I'd show rubbing this stuff off, and I forgot. Not only that, you knock things off as well. That needs gluing. So there's just a little bit here left, and I've just damped this cotton bud, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you rub the dirt off. It comes off on here, but it leaves it in nooks and crannies and in the panel lines, so it's good stuff really. So you get a bit of dirt and rub it into the airflow. It looks like, you know what I mean? Anyway, glue the tanks on and then give it a semi-gloss, and then remove the masking. So the nose cone's not as white as it were. Right, it's at a point now that I'm happy with it. I'll just get that bit there. Okay. See. So there we have it. This is a completed finished model. It's been built. It was. If you watched earlier in the video, the fuselage halves where they go together, that's a bit difficult. It's a difficult job. The paint scheme is a difficult job. So yes, it is a. It's a level 4 kit. This. It's an academy kit. There's no mention in the notes about, or in the instructions about nose weight, but I put the nose cone, I filled that up with lead shot just to be on the safe side because I weren't sure. But it looks pretty nice. It's a Starfighter. It looks like a Starfighter. Should we get it turning? So you can see it's a 3-tone camouflage, and it was a lot of masking and stuff, and yeah, and I've given it a gloss coat and then a Flory Models wash, drag that off, and then give it a satin coat. What can I say? The cockpit looks nice. What you can see in it. I painted that up as well, like you saw earlier on. 2 fuel tanks. There's no missiles or anything. I think it's a recon plane, but I can't even swear to that because I can't. You know, there's no places for cameras. So, well, maybe there is, and they just don't get supplied in the kit. Anyway, but it's a nice completed model, I think. I remember when I was young in the 1960s, you used to hear on the radio about another Starfighter had crashed because of the engine had gone out and it couldn't glide. But anyway, but that's by the by now. I don't think they're still flying, but the German Air Force used these for a long time. And I think there was a license built in Germany as well, but I wouldn't bet any money on that. So there you have it. I hope you like this model. I hope you like the video. Let's see, you know, what more can I say? There's so yeah, I hope you like the model, and I hope you like the video. Could I have a thumbs up? Say you like it if you like it, please. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And yeah, so that's it for me now. Signing off until the next video. So this is Stevie D's model signing off for now, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.